What sparked Trump's fixation on Harvard as enemy number one?
I would say like two things. First is the post-October 7th anti-Semitism claim that's been at the university.
I think they're using the campus protests, which happened in the last year, as sort of a scapegoat to allow them to push that agenda.
The anti-Israel protests are getting louder. You can see how big the encampment has grown. It takes up most of the main lawn on campus.
I think the encampments were, in many ways, like they felt historic in a way. People really placed the fact that they were in a long line of movements, anti-war movements and civil rights movements in the 60s, anti-apartheid movements in the 90s. It felt very much like students were claiming ownership of what it means to be a university, but Harvard chose to restrict the rules of protest in order to prevent something like from happening again. On top of that, they also punished students who were in the encampment as well. They took names of students every single day to try and like punish them, and they did so. Luckily, they got rolled back last summer, but it was still like appalling.
So that was a trigger point for Trump to feel like Harvard is harboring terrorism or whatever. Like they're not following through with their punishment of the pro-Hamas sympathizers.
Basically, yeah, he's calling us pro-Hamas. We've been called terrorists and like sympathizers and all that stuff. It really isn't borne out by any data at all. Not only like at Harvard, but even generally, like the vast majority of pro-Palestinian protests have been peaceful. Many student groups have like organized and said like very clearly they're pursuing nonviolent action and just calling out the genocide in Gaza. It's not anti-Semitic to do so. And many Jewish students on this campus have also led like that protest movement. It's very clear that this is a multi-faith sort of coalition.
Also, as a Jewish person, this issue is particularly important to me, as I've seen the ways in which Jewish grief has been weaponized and Jewish safety has been co-opted to excuse this murder.